In this episode of 1 Minute Solutions, I'm going to go over this problem in the March 2021 instance of the exam. This is problem number 7 in section 3, no calculator allowed. So this looks like there's this equation. The graph in the xy plane of the equation above is a circle. What are the coordinates of the center of the circle? Okay, this is a very typical problem, actually. So this is probably easy to intermediate level, this document that I found. Didn't categorize it, but I would argue it's probably in the easy intermediate level, maybe intermediate, okay? As my guess. But for most students, if they know the technique, this is probably quite easy, actually, if you have done this before. So not too hard. If you remember, there's a technique called completing the square, and we use that to find the vertex form of a parabola, for example. You could also use it to find the center of a circle in this case, among other applications, but those are two of them that you might have learned. So we can complete the square for this guy. We'll complete the square for the x terms, and we'll complete the square for the y terms, okay? So how do we complete the square? Well, the quadratic term, sorry, not the quadratic, the second degree term, so the squared term, the coefficient out in front needs to be a 1. In both these cases, they are, so we're good there. Otherwise, we need to do an extra step. So now we take the coefficient in front of the first degree term, so in this case, -10, okay? We divide by 2 and we square it, okay? So I should more precisely do this as -10 over 2, and then we square it, okay? Similar over here. We take the coefficient in front of the first degree term for the y's, which is 6. We divide by 2 and we square it, okay? Now notice this is the equation, so whatever we do to one side, we got to do to the other as well. So this, we add it to the left-hand side. We got to add the same thing to the right-hand side as well. So 10 over 2 is 5. We square it. That is 25, okay? That's right there. 6 over 2 is 3. We square it. That's 9. That's right here, okay? So if you remember the technique for completing the square, this number, this is why I wrote it as -10. -10 over 2, that's -5. You put it right here. It becomes x minus 5 squared. Notice if you expand this out, you'll get this over here. And similarly, 6 over 2 is 3, so we directly put that in here. X minus 3 squared equals, and who cares what this is over here, actually? It's not hard to compute, but we don't care. So save yourself the second or two, okay? So the center of the circle is this hk, remember? So x minus h squared plus, so this should be a y, I don't know what happened, y minus k squared is equal to the radius squared. So the center is 5, 3. The answer is D.